Hello, everybody. Good day, and welcome to Law and Society. Today, I want to talk about something that I've talked about many times before, and that is the threat that Donald Trump poses when he targets and attacks judges, prosecutors, and other officers of the court. In another example of the result of Donald's stochastic terrorism and violent rhetoric, a woman, a 40, middle-aged, 43-year-old woman by the name of Abigail Jo Sherry sent death threats to Judge Tanya Chutkan, calling her, "Hey, you stupid slave N-word, you are in our sights. We want to kill you. If Trump doesn't get elected in 2024, we are coming to kill you. So tread lightly, B word." Now, this is a threat of violence. We have heard these threats before from people like David DePape and Solomon Pena. David DePape attacked Nancy Pelosi's husband with a hammer. Solomon Pena shot up the homes of political opponents in New Mexico. And several others have been arrested in the last 2 years. And then there's Craig Roberson, who was shot and killed by the FBI, who were executing a search warrant on his premises, on his house. And he also made online threats that were instigated by Donald Trump's online stochastic terrorism. So Donald's words are not just the words of any other person. There has to be an understanding in our legal community that Donald's words, when he targets specific judges, prosecutors, and other officers of the court who are involved in his several prosecutions and cases in several jurisdictions, what is the solution? The solution is, in my opinion, at least for the federal jurisdiction, for the Supreme Court of the United States to, on its own volition, come out with a protective order that prohibits Donald Trump from talking about his cases, especially including the targeted attacks on officers of the court, judges, prosecutors, and other members. And that would go into effect throughout the federal jurisdiction, anywhere there's a federal court. And I would urge the Supreme Courts of Georgia and the Court of Appeals of New York, which is the highest court in New York, to issue similar orders that would safeguard judicial officers. Because I suspect that none of the three judges who have been thus far attacked, Judge Merchan, Judge Chutkan, and Elvin Bragg, and we don't know the name of the judge. I think I don't remember the name of the judge in the Georgia case. But we do know this is his first big case. So to safeguard their lives, the lives of their family members and their friends and people around them. So I'm not saying go out and give security detail to Tanya Chutkan's extended circle of friends, but I'm saying that the judiciary needs to act. And the judiciary needs to act to prohibit this type of conduct by Donald Trump against targeting specific judicial officers for overseeing and hearing Donald Trump's case or prosecution. So it is an imperative, I believe, that some action be taken. And these judges are not taking the action out of apprehension of appearing political. Because Donald Trump, without these judges putting any sort of protective orders, have been attacking these judges. Even before Judge Tanya Chutkan imposed a narrowly tailored protective order on discovery material and left open any didn't warn Donald Trump about personal attacks. And I believe that's because they don't want to politicize their cases, and them making such an order gives Donald Trump the avenue to say, look, they are unfair. They're trying to curb my First Amendment rights. But harmful speech that goes to imminently harm somebody and intends to harm somebody, as we've seen all the way from David DePape to Abigail Shry, that they listen to Donald Trump, and they're not gonna stop. And the judiciary is going to be apprehensive about politicizing, despite the fact that Donald Trump politicizes the matter every single day on social media. I suppose that's the upside of being the defendant. But defendants don't talk like this on social media. If anybody else did what Donald Trump is doing right now, they would be in pretrial detention because they would have violated the conditions of bond. So that's what I think should happen. I think that the Supreme Courts of the various jurisdictions must issue protective orders safeguarding officers of the court and the judiciary, including the judiciary, prosecutors, and the clerk of office, and any other officers involved in Donald Trump's cases. So with that, thank you so much for being here. If you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, share. I would be very grateful if you did. And with that, I'd like to close today. So have a good day.